Hello everyone, this is Jabir. I'm software engineer and data scientist, and I will try to explain and cover small medical LLMs. Let's start. So, I have prepared a notebook for you, and here's our content, Spark NLP workshop repo, tutorials under the certification training, and here is the training notebook. Then you will see small LLMs here. And you can run this notebook with any small GPU machine. Right now, I am using the A100 Colab GPU. I have a Colab Pro account and I just use the other, but if you want, you can choose T4, L4, or L40 or A10 type of GPU. You can use easily. There is no issue. Even you can run that models in your local GPU machine or CPU as well. But if you choose the GPU, it's, as you understand, it is accelerator and it will be faster. Okay, let's see our LLM information. So there's a couple of type of LLM. We call that medical small version 3 8B model, NER based, specifically trained NER extraction here, RAC here, text to SOAP here, VLM also here. And you will see the required GPU memory. And here is the input maximum input size there. You can provide that kind of, that much of input as a token. Okay, so let's start the medical AutoGGF model. This model, based on the PyTorch, then we convert and quantize it into GGF. And right now, this is my NVIDIA driver. So if I run it again, it's a little bit occupied. As you see, there is the same. This is the timeline of the GPU. I run all the notebooks and how many model? I am not sure, 4 or 5 different models take that much memory. Let's continue. Start. With the one single medical LLM, this is the quantized 16 version. So I will try to 5 different tasks with the same model. Let's start. First one is the simple, basic question and answer. This is any high school, not the high school, maybe university student can ask this kind of silly question. So this is the question, and I know the answer, and I just check the answer. Yes, nitrofurtanin is the correct answer. So this is the basic question answer. Then you can provide some information and just ask an open-ended question. You can get the question answer like this. Okay, hypertension is a blood pressure, blah, 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 against, yes, your arterial wall consisted too high. Makes sense. So question answer is the first task. Second task is, we are using the same model, by the way, and you provide summary information in the prompt, beginning of the prompt, this is the instruction, and then you can provide your text to summarize. Then you can get the simple summarization is here. This is the summarization task. It's already done. And the important thing is, yes, NER extraction. And also, you can add, there is a relation, okay, drug and drug reaction. So in the previous session, you learn entity extraction, you learn assertion, you learn relation extraction, right? So you can gather drug and adverse drug even at the same time, like this kind of information. You don't need to extract separately, then link again. So it is the nice trick for the LLM. Okay, this is my prompt. This is the instruction, and here is the text. Simple prompt. Then I can get, okay, this is the drug name, and drug reaction is here. And also the other labels are drug, dosage, duration, frequency, and condition, symptom, other things. You can extract whatever you want. This is the name entity recognition task you can do. And also RAG, as you know, everyone probably play with the retrieval augmented generation. So same as you will provide some context, ask a question. So the question will answer from this context, right? This is the retrieval augmented. But this is the simple prompt. Okay, if you have a vector DB, I download a vector DB. I already prepared. I just load that and ask a question. Then I get some document and merge it. Here is all the documentation. If I see all the documentation context is related to all, probably 10 document. Yes, there's a 10 document here, and is related of cause of diabetes. So I have 10 document, and I provide whole document is here, my question here, and your instruction there, then answers. So I check the answers, and all the answers is in the provided context. So you can use these LLMs via question answer, summarization, name entity recognition, and retrieval augmentation, as well as text to SQL. So simple prompt, you can provide your vector, your database structure, your database table, simple table, and ask a doctor query, or someone ask how many doctors visit that day, or some kind of simple question or complicated question to ask your database. So it generates, let's check, selects distinct visit date, doctor name from the hospital table here. Yes, table here, where diagnosis equal to phenomena. Makes sense. So here is your SQL query. And this is only one single LLM, which is GSL MEDAS 4B quantized version. That's all. And size of is here, is model size. And also, I will explain a little bit parameter. mPredict means to generate token, maximum token. As you know, everyone knows the temperature. If you are using the GPU, please use the higher number of GPU layers, and batch size is how many documents will process at the same time. This is a simple parameter. And also, you will check our documentation. Let me, yourself already show, but if you're asking anything else, so please go to documentation, healthcare, and there is a Scala and Python docs. If, yeah, here, Scala or Python docs are here. You can check the annotators. Also, you can ask, okay, medical LLM or medical small LLM, you will find all annotator is here. Let's go, let's find the entity ruler internal. So check the annotators and see, and all the parameter is here. So you will understand which parameters do which work and extra. Okay, let's go. Takes us on. This is the spatial LLM. Just I want to show. This is the instruction to subjective, objective assessment and plan. So you have a clinical doc, but you want to understand and summarize according to for these topics. So this is the spatial model. So if you want, you can train this kind of, you can fine tune this kind of model there. So here is the subjective plan. So you can extract the plan accordingly. Okay, so those are the simple text-only model. Right now, I will continue with one of multi-model LLM, but I will extract text to string, then extract NER, name entity recognition. So this is the VLM means vision LLM. So I will use simple VLM model, but I will extract text. Then I will continue with the vision model, but I want to show, okay, VLM model can do text only stuff. And this is the special NER-based trained model. So let's go, this is my disease symptom. And the demographic information, PHI information there. So let's extract. I will do some process. Okay. Those are disease, symptom, and PHI information, name, date, ID. Okay. So we provide one single PDF. Also, you can provide multi. Okay, this is my PDF. And we extract all different information. You can change the prompt, you can change the field, entity, label, anything else. Okay, right now, if you don't want to use a big pipeline and you want to use one single line, one single pretend pipeline, okay, this is the pretend pipeline you can choose, or you can save your own custom pretend pipeline and use like this, pipeline.transform. That's all. Provide the prompt as an input data, that's all. Get the result. And same, okay, you have a name, age, genders, whatever you want. What we want. Okay, name, age, gender, numbers, dates, blah, blah. Okay, let's jump to vision LLM. So there is a couple of vision LLM model. Those are still small vision LLM. And we will extract information directly from image. So there is an image for the doctor prescription, I guess. No, yeah. And this image contain a lot of PHI information. Okay, we call that extract demographic, clinical, and postological information. Let's extract. Okay, I see. This is the model name, and let's see the result. Okay, this is demographic information right there, and clinical information, medication information, and also the other medication. So there's a three type of the medication information the LLM can extract. Also additional. So you can provide a PDF, convert to image, and you can feed your LLM with all this kind of documents. Same, simple, and fast. So let's go another VLM model. So this VLM model also trained specifically for the extraction NER. So simple NER image, the pipeline is simple. If you are using the image, so provide this VLM processor for the handle image as a prompt. Then all the pipeline is the same. And okay, we provide the image and we provide a prompt, then prompt is the schema, JSON schema, then we got the result. So in the previous lessons, we understand name entity recognition, assertion, relation extraction, and resolver, a lot of things. And this we continue with the LLM. So everything you can, everything we want to do with LLM is possible. Simple. Those are the simple LLMs you can run in your local machine or any cloud provider. These are the simple, and you can find the notebook right there, and also you can find all LLM, medical LLM. Let me show how you can find. You can click, just click this one and go to models. There's a okay, based on the blockchain, what's the okay? This is the question and the answer here. Model size, and we do some tests for this, and you will see the comparison of the other models. So this is the GSL Medas model and the other GPT-4 and the other models. You will see the comparison. Okay. Goodbye.